All right, welcome to 2.2 geometry. Today we're going to be talking about logic. We have truth terms, conjunctions. Basically, conjunctions is just using the word and in between two statements, and then disjunction is using the word or. So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Construct truth tables. We'll probably do this in a two-part section. So we'll do truth tables and Venn diagrams in the next video. So we'll kind of get through the statements and the compound statements here for this section. All right, so a negation of a statement. So now previously in 2.1 we talked about a statement being made or kind of being able to make a conjecture. Now we're going to talk about a statement that's being made and the negation of it. So this is a symbol would be kind of a similar squiggly line in front of the P, and you read it as not P. So whatever that P statement is. So this is kind of like a variable for a statement. So we're going to use P, R, and S, and possibly a Q here once in a while too. All right, I guess Q. Conjunction, like I said, conjoining two or more statements together with the word and. So here we have P and then a caret symbol, Q, which you read it as P and Q. So we'll get going and try to figure out some truth values of some statements. So here we have three different statements, and actually we're just going to look at P and Q, because in the middle there it says figure out the find the truth value of P and Q. So for P and Q, we'd read it as 1 foot is 14 inches and September has 30 days. So there's the whole statement, the compound statement, and what we want to do is figure out what the truth value of each one is. So what is the truth value of P? 1 foot has 14 inches. Well, that is a false statement. And September has 30 days. September does have 30 days. So we will call that a true statement. But when you put it together, the word and, we're looking at here for the truth value. We need both the P and the Q to be true to be true. So since P is false and Q is true, we're going to get a false statement here. Okay? So again, reminder, for and, they both have to be true to be true. Now, this isn't like double negatives like when you multiply. So if they're both false, it doesn't make it true. Nope, if they're both false, it's false. So one way to look at it, if one of them's false, it's just going to get a false statement. Here's a negation of P and, remember the caret symbol, upside down V is an and. It might look like an A to you. I say it looks like an N. So that's why it reminds me of and then R. So P is 1 foot is 14 inches. Well, we said that's a false statement, but the negation of P is going to be true, because it's just going to be the opposite. So if 1 foot does not have 14 inches, that's how you read that. And then R, a plane is defined by 3 non-collinear points. You might remember that in chapter 1. But yes, any 3 points that are not on the same line does give us a plane or determine a plane. So therefore, that's a true statement. So 1 foot is not 14 inches and a plane is determined by 3 non-collinear points. That is going to be a true statement. And I didn't write it down because it is there. 1 foot is not 14 inches and a plane is defined by 3 non-collinear points. Not P and R is true, so therefore not P is true, and or because not P is true and R is true. So these are just ones to try on your own. You can hit pause, try it on your own, and then I'll come with the answer. So here, P and R, again, June is the 6th month of the year. That is a true statement. R, a turtle is a bird. No. So that's a false statement. So again, if one of them is false, we're going to get a false statement. And there's this compound sentence written together. Here, go ahead and pause, try this one, not Q and not R. So Q here, a square has 5 sides, well not Q. So this is false, but the not Q would be true. And then the not R, a turtle is not a bird. Well, not R is going to be true also. So since we get true, and there's a statement, a square does not have 5 sides and a turtle is not a bird, that is actually going to give us a true statement. Disjunction. Now here's the or, so now you see how that caret sign symbol is flipped around, so it looks like PV Q. The V is, you read it as or, so P or Q. Now we only need one of them to be true. So as soon as P is true, we could care less what Q is or R is or whatever. If the first one's true, then we know it's going to be a true statement because we only need one of them to be true. So here's a compound P or Q. You actually read this as line segment AB is the proper notation of line AB. So P is actually false in this one. Centimeters are metric units. That's actually true. So again, or, we only need one of them to be true So in this one, since Q is true, we get a false and then true. So then we're going to get a true statement because we only need one of them to be false, or one of them to be true, excuse me. One of them to be true. P or Q or R. In this one, you can pause it too, look at it yourself, but Q is true here in this one, and really, since it's Q or R, once I have a true, I know I'm going to get a true statement. But we can look at R here too. 9 is a prime number. No, 9 is not a prime number, so that's false. So therefore we get true and a false statement, but again it's or, so true or true, false. We're going to get a true statement here. Here's a couple to try by yourself, so here's what you'd like to pause and take a look at these. P or R, 6 is an even number for P, true. So right now we could say a true statement again. And then R, a triangle has 3 sides, which is also true. So here we actually get 2 trues, but we only need one of them to be true. So this is going to give us a true statement. So here's a statement, 6 is an even number, or a triangle has 3 sides. So both of them are true, so that gives us a true overall compound statement. Again, pause, try this on your own. Okay, a cow does not have 12 legs. So that one's a false statement, but the not Q of it, that'd be true. So, hey, we have one true. We know we're going to have a true compound statement here. And again, not R, that's actually be false. But again, we're dealing with R or, so we just want one of them to be true, and we get a true statement. All right, so we'll do Venn diagrams here in the next video. So this is it for the first half of the logic. So stay tuned and watch the next one for the next section. Thank you.